talking about how Karnataka grew with the first policy that came in 2012, and later on followed it up with a version 2 in 2017, which is valid till 2022. So 2012 policy had a very broader outlook towards the entire industry, but specifically focusing on various areas is what we segregated in policy 2, that is 2017, where we had specific grants and specific support given to animation sector, visual effects sector, and gaming sector separately, based on the kind of market and the businesses that are available in the country and in the state. So we had separate set of features and support to these entire things. And this was like, very helpful in to know that how many animation companies were there in Karnataka, how many visual effects companies, how many gaming companies. So we did a check about that. And we were very happy to know that if you take gaming, there are about 71 studios alone in Karnataka, and they have been doing majority of the games that are being produced in the country, and a couple of them as remote as Mangalore and Udupi have been churning out very big games which have become chartbusters. And that is what we realized, that that there are so many companies. So we went upon connecting to all these people, something like 300 to 350 people, companies in Karnataka in various sectors, and we reached out to them. And along with the membership, yes, when it comes to membership, there is a challenge. Abhay has to set down rules. Abhay has to tell the members what's in there for them if they become members. So, and taking annual membership, renewing it, it's all, we need to have a team in place. So we are fortunate to have a dedicated team at Abhay for various departments, and there is a membership team which takes care, who keep looking at the market to find out who who has come out newly in the market or what they're doing, keeping knowledge about what trends are coming in, what studios are coming in, and we start reaching out to them. And we also have an initiative where members of Abhay, the core committee members, we visit these members, visit these studios rather, who have not been become members, and try to educate them about how Abhay in association with Government of Karnataka is trying to help the sector and encourage them to become members of Abhay. Getting membership is difficult. I mean, even though I can in fact admit that though having about 300 to 350 studios in Karnataka, not all of them are Abhay members, but the process is on, and we are happy with the way it is progressing. Secondly, coming to the digitization of the fine art colleges, or the skill development that we have put up in these immensely talented art colleges across Karnataka. There are roughly around 92 listed very good fine art colleges in Karnataka. There might be more than that, but 92 of these colleges are known for the kind of output they give and the students that they prepare on and the kind of works that they do. So out of these 92 plus colleges, as of now, we have converted 27 colleges, and we have submitted proposal for another 20 colleges. So the objective is, what we do here is that we go to these colleges, set up the hardware, software. First of all, we identify, we call for we release an ad, and we call for a right of interest. And then when they submit it, then our team goes to the college, sees the facility, sees the college, sees the output, assesses and gives us a report, based on which we decide which college to go to. And these number of colleges we submit as a proposal to the government. And this helps in a long way, because these are very good artists. They are very good painters, sculptors, traditional arts. They are excellent in the traditional art, but very poor exposure to the digital part of it. So we ensure that we try to get this immensely talented traditional artists to be exposed to digital medium, and we are preparing the skill pool required for the studios that operate out of the entire country, in fact, because on an average, if you're talking about, even if about 500 good digital artists come out of these fine art colleges, it's a huge addition to the system. So that's about these colleges, and our aim is to see that we are able to convert all these 92 plus colleges into digital art centers probably in the next 2 to 3 years' time. And we are going very fast on that. And fortunately, we have the support of the ITBT department and the Government of Karnataka, irrespective of the political scenario, irrespective of the bureaucracy keep changing. We have maintained that tempo, and we managed to connect to the people as and when they change, and try to educate them about what Abhay is doing. and we are doing our job
Srini, a quick
in these sectors.
Srini, a quick one.
These two are the questions that you asked for, I think.
Yeah, Srini, the quick one about the Center of Excellence, which is a very unique one. The quick one about the Center of Excellence.
Yeah. In addition to all these things, we have come up with the Center of Excellence now. This is the country's first ever Center of Excellence, probably one among the best in the world. I'm not sure about anywhere else it's called as a Center of Excellence apart from here. So this is a Center of Excellence. It spans about close to an acre of office space, and for which we have everything under one roof. Like you have a post-production lab with the latest facilities, with a 200 camera photogrammetry setup, with a 24 camera motion capture setup, with a facial capture, head motion capture, the state-of-the-art green room facility, DI and AR/VR lab being set up right now. And we have the latest NCAM. I don't think anybody in the country has NCAM so far. So we have NCAMs here. We have so many additional features that are being added to it, like virtual production and volumetric scan coming up in a few days' time. And on the other side, we have the incubation facility where we give space to startups. We encourage startups to come and set up their studios there at a very subsidized price, supported by the government again. Apart from this incubation setup, we also have a finishing school. Now, being in the education industry for the last 2.5 decades, I've always listened to this discussion happening where there's a divide between the academia and the industry. So I mean, like, I keep fighting. In fact, that it's a general scenario, but don't keep stressing on that fact, because there are people, these students, like, for example, if you take my case, I've trained more than 20,000 students, more than 20,000 students in the last 25 years. But where are these 20,000 students? They are working in some of the studios across the world, across the country. That means they have done something. I mean, it's not that they are just wasted their careers. So they have got their basic education, or to some extent education, from all these brands and colleges that are across the country that offer. But there is always a gap between what they learn and what they have to work on. So they are not industry ready is what we always keep discussing. Though certain institutions might take that extra effort to train them more. It's a general statement, because I make it a point that our institutions give the best. But generally, it is believed that there is a divide. So to build a bridge. So this finishing school is something which we had visualized as the IIT or the IIM of animation, where people graduating from these schools are taken through an entrance test, and the best of them are taken inside, and they're trained for 3, 6 to 9 months on the industry standards, on the latest techniques. Like, there are no proper institutions probably to train on the photogrammetry or the motion capture or the other kinds of technologies that are coming in, and the future technologies. So we train these students who have already been trained in the schools on these advanced technologies, and back to back we have tie-ups with all the studios where we place them, so that question of not being job ready, these candidates who pass out from these institutions, from the day one, they are ready to work on any project being given to them.
So the Center of Excellence is fully funded by the state government through the policy, and all implementation has been done through ABAI. So that's a huge empowerment, and I think that's a very right kind of approach, that you have deep-rooted 27 centers being feeding, and now the students can actually come there. We will come back to the GAFX very soon as we finish the first round, because it's a very big round, so we need to quickly go. And I would request all of them to be a little brief so that we can cover everyone. Now, coming to Mike, the neighboring state from Karnataka